Hailey Bieber is reportedly attacking Selena Gomez again after new reports claimed Selena has been talking to Justin Bieber behind the scenes. But with fans already convinced Justin and Hailey's marriage has been falling apart lately, many think this situation may have pushed everything to another level. Let's get into the details. Justin Bieber headlined Coachella 2026 in a major return to the stage following health struggles and a scaled-back public schedule. That alone was enough to send the internet into overdrive. Justin Bieber back on stage, back in the headlines, back at the center of a cultural moment. And right on cue, the name Selena Gomez started trending alongside him. Not because of anything she did, but because the internet decided she had to be part of the story. The rumor began circulating on social media on April 13, 2026, when a post on X appeared to show an Instagram story from Selena Gomez claiming she was denied entry to Justin Bieber's Coachella rehearsal and harassed by security. The claim was outrageous, the kind of thing that sounds almost too dramatic to be true, which naturally is exactly why it spread like wildfire. The post quickly gained millions of views, but inconsistencies in the image and the lack of any verified source soon raised doubts. And yet, before anyone could stop to check the facts, millions of people had already seen it, reacted to it, and formed their opinion. The allegation was that Selena had shown up to watch her ex-boyfriend's comeback rehearsal and had been turned away and humiliated by his security team. It further claimed she was considering legal action against both the security team and event organizers. Within hours, the rumor escalated. Selena allegedly tried to sneak in, got stopped by security, and was even harassed. Then came the supposed Instagram story, which read, "Just came out to see Justin Bieber's rehearsal," and ended up getting harassed by his security. People were outraged on her behalf. Defenders rallied. Hailey supporters fired back. The whole machine cranked into motion. Fact checks confirmed that Gomez had never actually posted the story, and there was no evidence she was at Coachella at all. There are no official statements from Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, or Coachella organizers confirming that any such incident occurred. The entire thing was fabricated, a piece of digital fiction dressed up as breaking news. The controversy highlighted how quickly unverified social media posts can spread, and the ongoing public interest in the relationship between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, even years after their high-profile romance. But the Coachella hoax was only the beginning. Around the same time, a separate and even more explosive claim began circulating, one that went beyond blurry backstage photos and fake Instagram stories. On May 10, 2026, an ex-user named Snow White shared a video clip of Selena Gomez from her Instagram Live and claimed that the singer admitted that Justin Bieber reached out to her when he was facing problems in his marriage with Hailey Bieber. Gomez allegedly also outed Justin Bieber for reaching out to her amid his marital problems with Hailey Bieber. The claim was specific, dramatic, and perfectly designed to confirm every suspicion the internet had been nursing for years. If true, it meant the love triangle wasn't ancient history, it was happening right now, in real time, behind closed doors. It is worth mentioning that even though the X post grabbed a lot of attention, there is no truth in it. During the Instagram Live, Selena Gomez did not say anything about her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber. Neither did she announce her pregnancy with her husband, Benny Blanco. The claims made in the X post were completely false, and there is no confirmation on the same. Selena Gomez's recent Instagram Live sparked controversy with false claims about her pregnancy and interactions with Justin Bieber, which she did not address during the session. What was supposed to be a night of conversation turned into a controversy after the singer was accused of saying things she did not say while she was online. The speed at which these completely fabricated stories gained traction tells you everything about the state of this saga in 2026. Two fake stories, millions of views, and the entire internet reignited, all within the space of a few weeks. But here's the thing. The reason those fake stories landed the way they did is that the real story behind them is genuinely loaded. To understand why the internet snaps at every piece of bait thrown into this particular pond, you have to go back to where it all began and trace how it got here. Justin and Selena had a nearly decade-long epic on and off romance before they broke up for good, and Justin got engaged to Hailey months later. That sequence of events, years of history, final breakup, engagement within months, is the emotional engine that has powered this entire story. It wasn't just a breakup. For tens of millions of people who had grown up watching Selena and Justin together, it felt like a betrayal of something sacred. The story of Justin and Selena begins around 2010, when both of them were riding a wave of young celebrity. that made them feel almost mythological to their fans. They were the golden couple, young, beautiful, famous, and seemingly in love in a way that felt real even through the glare of the cameras. But the relationship was also unstable, marked by splits and reunions, by heartbreak played out in real time on social media and in song lyrics, by the particular pressure of two young people navigating massive fame while trying to hold a relationship together. The on-off cycle ran for close to 8 years, with fans treating every breakup as a chapter in an ongoing story, and every reunion as validation that true love conquers all. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez were one of Hollywood's most beloved couples, whose on and off relationship gave people hope they might find their happy ending. Well, the couple eventually separated, leaving their fans hurt. What made the ending so particularly devastating for those fans was the timing. In the second verse of her heartbreak ballad, Lose You to Love Me, Selena seems to reference the brutal Justin-Hailey timeline. Justin and Hailey got engaged reportedly just a few months after Justin and Selena split for the last time. 2 months after their final breakup, Justin Bieber was engaged to someone else. For Selena's fanbase, that wasn't just a breakup, that was a statement. And that someone else was Hailey Baldwin, now Hailey Bieber, who had her own complicated history with both of them. Hailey had been a friend of Justin's circle, had reportedly had a brief romantic connection with him in 2015 and 2016, and had known Selena tangentially through their overlapping celebrity worlds. Justin popped the question while he and Hailey were vacationing in the Bahamas, and not many people saw that coming so soon after his relationship with Selena ended. Justin and Hailey tied the knot in a civil ceremony at a New York City courthouse, with a formal ceremony held with friends and family about a year later. The 2019 wedding was held at Montage Palmetto Bluff in South Carolina. From that moment on, Hailey was no longer just Justin's new girlfriend. In the court of internet opinion, she became the woman who had taken Selena's place, and no amount of PR, public statements, or denial has ever fully dislodged that framing from the minds of the fans who built it. Ever since the engagement, Hailey's had to deal with relentless online bullying. The dynamic hardened over the years. Selena's fan base, the Selenators, is one of the largest and most passionate in the world. They watched their favorite navigate a brutal public breakup, health crises, and years of emotional exposure, and they never forgot who they blamed for it. Even though Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez broke up ages ago, somehow their names keep getting dragged into the same sentence. What gave these newer 2026 rumors any traction at all was a separate, simmering set of real questions about Justin and Hailey's marriage. Since the previous year, speculations were rife that Justin and Hailey were facing some issues in their marriage. The couple didn't pay any attention to the buzz and continued to drop affectionate snaps, leading people to believe the split buzz was only a hoax. A blind item from Dukmoy went viral, claiming that an A-list male pop star was splitting from his self-made billionaire wife. While the blind didn't name anyone, fans connected the dots and claimed it was about Justin and Hailey. The clue about the male pop star was that he was headlining a festival that year, which led fans to wonder if it was Justin, as the singer was set to headline Coachella 2026. The same page came forward and took down the post, claiming that the buzz was untrue. So it's clear that Justin isn't splitting from Hailey? But the denial barely made a dent. By then, the narrative had already embedded itself. Justin struggling in his marriage, Selena now happily wed to Benny Blanco, a Coachella comeback. It all formed a story too compelling to let go of, whether it was true or not. While the Coachella rumors burned hot in early 2026, the actual documented record of tension between Hailey and Selena is more subtle, more layered, and in many ways more revealing than any fabricated Instagram story. It lives in the language of brand competition, carefully worded magazine interviews, and the loaded significance of a social media unfollow. To understand Hailey's position in this story, you have to understand what she built and what she sold. Hailey Bieber's beauty brand Rhode sold to budget makeup powerhouse e.l.f. Beauty for $1 billion. That deal, closed in May 2025, transformed the way people talked about Hailey. She was no longer just the woman who married Justin Bieber. She was a billionaire founder who had built something from scratch and sold it at a valuation that shook the industry. Rhode, Hailey's skincare brand, launched just 3 years earlier in June 2022, sold to e.l.f. Beauty for up to $1 billion. The deal included $800 million upfront in cash and stock, plus a potential $200 million earnout over 3 years. Hailey Bieber's Rhode line made $212 million in sales in the year ending March 31 after just 3 years of business. Those numbers were staggering for a brand that young, and they signaled that whatever people thought of Hailey personally, her instincts in business were very real. Rhode launched at Sephora in September 2025 with record-breaking $15 million first-week sales, outpacing both Rare Beauty and Fenty Beauty's Sephora launches. That was the moment the beauty brand rivalry stopped being a tabloid subplot and started feeling genuinely competitive, because Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez's brand, was already at Sephora, already dominant, already beloved. And now Rhode was sharing shelf space with it, and Rhode was moving units faster on its opening week than Rare Beauty had. Rare Beauty stands valued at $2.7 billion as of October 2025, making it one of the most successful celebrity beauty brands in history. The brand crossed $540 million in net sales in the 12 months ending February 2024, and sells one soft pinch liquid blush every 3 seconds globally. So Selena wasn't sitting still. Rare Beauty was a machine, but the optics of the two brands existing side by side at the same retail chain, with all of their personal history orbiting above every transaction, made every product launch feel like a move in a chess match. Then came the interview that set the fuse. In an interview with WSJ magazine, Hailey told the publication that she wants nothing to do with the rumors of beef between herself and Selena. "It's always annoying being pitted against other people," Hailey said. "I didn't ask for that." In that same interview published October 14th, Hailey said, "It's always annoying being pitted against other people. I didn't ask for that. When people want to see you a certain way, and they've made up a story about you in their minds, it's not up to you to change that." On the surface, that sounds like a peace offering, but Hailey didn't stop there. She emphasized, "I think there is space for everybody," adding that she's most competitive with herself. "I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by." That last sentence, "I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by," detonated on social media. Fans rate it as a direct shot at Selena. Whether or not that was Hailey's intention, the framing allowed for the interpretation, and the internet didn't hesitate to run with it. Comments sections flooded. TikTok dissections multiplied. Clips of the quote circulated with captions that treated it as a confirmed insult. Then came the unfollows. Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber officially unfollowed each other on Instagram. Yes, again. And while both stars had repeatedly shut down rumors of a feud, fans weren't buying it this time, especially with the timing of it all. Eagle-eyed followers noticed the quiet social media unfriending earlier that week, setting off a new wave of speculation. Given the pair's history, this seemingly small act was making headlines all over. The context around the unfollows added even more fuel. After Hailey's beauty brand Rhode was acquired by e.l.f. Cosmetics in a reported billion-dollar deal, Rare Beauty's Instagram posted 2 glam shots of Selena with the caption, "Still here." Many interpreted the post as a sly dig at Hailey's big news, igniting a mini firestorm in the comments. 2 words, "still here." They could mean anything, they could mean nothing. But in the context of Hailey's billion-dollar exit from Rhode, landing at the exact moment Selena's brand was asserting itself in the same marketplace, those 2 words hit differently. And then the unfollows happened, and the internet connected every dot it could find. What's happening between Hailey and Selena in 2026 is less a feud and more a case study in how the internet constructs and maintains narratives. Even when the people at the center of those narratives are actively trying to walk away from them, the machinery is worth examining closely because it tells you something real about how celebrity culture operates in the social media age. The building blocks of the manufactured feud are all present and functioning. There is a love triangle with unresolved emotional weight. There are 2 women with comparable public platforms and competing beauty brands, sharing a retail chain. There is a man, Justin Bieber, whose social media activity is forensically analyzed for any hint of lingering feeling. And there is an audience of tens of millions of people who have been emotionally invested in this story for over a decade. A creator named Courtney posted a video making fun of Selena and Benny Blanco's interview magazine shoot, writing, "I genuinely can't decide which is the worst." In a follow-up post, Courtney claimed that Hailey liked her video and showed alleged screenshots of the notification. But Hailey's rep denied the like in a statement. "This never happened." This entire story has been fabricated by a content creator, looking to capitalize off of an old, tired narrative. That denial from Hailey's team is almost a template for this entire saga. A content creator surfaces alleged evidence, The alleged evidence gets amplified by fan accounts and goes viral. A denial follows. The denial is either believed or dismissed, depending on which side of the argument you were already on, and the cycle restarts. Selena and Hailey are always pitted against each other, and anytime Justin Bieber posts something about his wife, people think he is shading Selena. But a source revealed that Justin actually encourages Hailey to feud with his ex. Speaking to the Daily Mail, the source said Justin trusts Hailey to say what she wants to say, and if she gets them into some drama, he's going to ride or die with her, whether it is about Selena or not. That is an extraordinary claim if true, that Justin is not only aware of the drama, but actively leans into it. What motivates that is its own question. Some commentators have suggested it keeps his name relevant. Others point to the particular psychology of a man who has watched his ex become arguably more celebrated than him. And then there's what one source described as the emotional truth underneath it all. An insider was quoted saying, "They've seen things together that most people never see, and for that, he will always carry a flame for Selena." Justin thinks Hailey has saved him, but it was Selena who made him. That is the kind of quote that, true or not, captures exactly the narrative energy that makes this story impossible to put down. Sources close to Selena have told the Daily Mail that she has no interest in continuing the feud. She wants to move on to another chapter in her life and would love nothing more than for all this drama to be behind her. The insider explained, Selena's main goal is now not to worry about Hailey and Justin ever again. And yet the machinery keeps turning. Every new rumor, every TikTok deep dive, every strategically ambiguous Instagram caption gets fed into the same interpretive framework. And out the other end comes another round of Hailey attacks Selena, or Justin never got over Selena, or the feud is back. The content ecosystem has a vested interest in keeping this story alive, and so it does. Hailey and Selena have publicly declared that they're cool now, but there's a new feud rumor about these two like every 5 minutes. It really seems like the online Justin-Selena-Hailey chaos will never end. The people who win in this environment are not Hailey, not Selena, and certainly not Justin. The people who win are the content creators generating millions of views off a decade-old love triangle, the gossip outlets spinning new stories out of old ingredients, and the algorithm that rewards outrage and emotional investment above everything else. Both women have been remarkably clear-eyed about this, and their attempts to shut it down while genuine have been systematically overwhelmed by the scale of the machine built around them. So let's bring this home. The title of this video, Hailey Bieber brutally attacks Selena Gomez for talking again to Justin Bieber, carries enormous weight. It implies recent action, a specific trigger, and a direct confrontation. It implies that something concrete and undeniable happened. Let's assess what actually did. The viral claim about Selena Gomez being denied entry and harassed at Coachella while trying to attend Justin Bieber's rehearsal was confirmed as false. That story, which generated millions of views and set social media on fire in April 2026, was a fabrication. There is no evidence Selena was at Coachella, no evidence she tried to attend Justin's rehearsal, and no evidence she was harassed by security. It did not happen. Nowhere in the video uploaded did Gomez say anything about her ex-boyfriend, Justin Bieber. The viral ex post claiming Selena had outed Justin for reaching out to her amid marital problems, also false. Fabricated by an anonymous account with a misleading caption attached to a real video clip. The claims made in the ex post were completely false, and there is no confirmation on the same. And the WSJ interview, the one that got labeled a brutal attack by fan accounts and gossip channels everywhere, was Hailey declining to engage with comparisons to her competitors with one line that fans chose to interpret as shade. Hailey Bieber made it clear she doesn't want those feud rumors with Selena Gomez to start again. Fans of the Rhode Beauty founder and the only murders in the building actress have pitted them against each other for more than a decade, and it all stems from the fact that Selena dated Justin Bieber before he and Hailey got married. Neither Selena nor Hailey has publicly commented on the latest turn of events. The question remains, is this the return of the Selena-Hailey feud, or just another case of the internet reading too much into a pair of unfollows? The honest answer, based on everything that has actually been documented and verified, is the second one. There is no brutal attack. There is no confirmed contact between Justin and Selena. There is no war. What there is, and what there has consistently been, is an internet that is profoundly, almost stubbornly, unwilling to let this story die. And honestly, That's not nothing. This case highlights how quickly unverified social media posts can spread, and the ongoing public fascination with the relationship between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, even years after their breakup. It also serves as a reminder that celebrities can be the target of false rumors, especially around high-profile events. The real story here is that two women, both of whom have built billion-dollar businesses, navigated genuine personal hardship, and repeatedly called for peace, remain trapped in a narrative defined entirely by a man who has been with one of them for nearly a decade, and the other for nearly a decade before that. Selena and Hailey have long been linked through their connections to Justin Bieber. Selena's on-again, off-again relationship with the pop star famously ended in 2018. Soon after, Justin married Hailey, which pretty much guaranteed that the internet would pit the two women against each other, no matter what they said or did. Bloomberg declared Selena Gomez a billionaire in September 2024, with an estimated net worth of $1.3 billion. Within 3 years, Hailey built a billion-dollar empire. These are two women who have done extraordinary things independently of Justin Bieber, of each other, and of the drama that the internet insists on packaging them in together. And yet, the clicks keep going to the feud content. The views keep going to the videos with brutal attack in the title. On April 30th, 2026, Selena Gomez took to her Instagram to shut down divorce rumors, sharing a series of affectionate snaps with her husband Benny Blanco without a caption. Selena opted for a fairy tale wedding in 2025 with Benny Blanco. She's married, she's moved on. Her brand is a $2.7 billion operation. And still, every few months without fail, the internet decides that this time, the feud is real. This time, there's been an attack. This time, Justin is reaching out. This time, things are about to explode. What the 2026 wave of stories actually reveals is less about Hailey or Selena, and more about the economics of celebrity gossip in the social media era. The viral rumor about Selena Gomez's alleged Coachella incident exposed the ongoing public fascination with celebrity drama, even in the absence of verified facts. That is the operating principle of this entire genre. Verification is optional. Emotional resonance is everything, and no emotional resonance compares to a love triangle between three people who grew up in public and whose romantic history became, for millions of fans, as real and meaningful as their own. The brutal attack in the title of this video is not a specific verified incident. It is the aggregate weight of a decade of tension, fan-manufactured conflict, ambiguous brand competition, and the particular cruelty of an internet that assigns women roles, the wronged ex, the calculated replacement, and punishes them relentlessly for the relationships they didn't choose to have publicly dismantled. Both Hailey and Selena are living proof that you can call for kindness, build empires, and move forward with your life, and the internet will still find a way to drag you back to a story that was never really yours to begin with.